So I wanted to make a update video of my dry pour concrete work down there. Got a broom to use the pointer. So 1 year ago, 2023 Memorial Day weekend, I did a dry pour sidewalk, which you're about to see, and this is a 1 year and 1 month approximately update. So it's June 2024, and so this is what we got. So I did the dry pour, and the first thing people want to know is, are there any cracks? And yes, there's some cracks. There's you can see, go along here, there's a crack, and then over here there's a crack. And I did cut a control joint in here, but I decided to crack 3 inches over here instead. So these are the only 2 cracks. Got 75 feet of sidewalk. These are the only 2 cracks, and I don't know why. Maybe I didn't have this compacted as well as the rest of it, or not really sure. So one thing that was going on the corner here, my gutter was hanging down a little bit lower than what it should. The water was running off that, just pouring off that and landing on here. So I wonder if maybe this got extra wet underneath of it, and then it froze and thawed and froze and thawed and caused it to crack. That's one theory I have. So once again, that gutter from the garage is right there, directly above that approximately. So let's take a look at the rest of it. So since I did that, I can't remember, I did do like a 1 month or 2 month update. So I built an arbor, and we planted a couple grapevines, and then I put a little privacy fence in there, and I plan on putting a gate in there, but I haven't done that yet. You know, no sense in rushing my projects. So anyhow, another control joint. What I did, I used when I did dry pour, I actually did I put these in before I start wetting the concrete. But what I wish I would have did, and what I'll do next time, is just not do that and come back later with an angle grinder with a masonry blade and cut those in. The blade I had was a little wide. I got thinner blades, which I should have used, but anyhow, I'll do that next time too. So you can see where when I did put the control joints in, and the tool left marks in there. So we have, as long as we're going through here, so this is fenced in. Like I said, built an arbor, got that fenced in, got a random tomato plant, 2 grapevines, purple grapes, green grapes. Purple grapes plant is doing better than the green. We also planted a bunch of raspberries along here, so this side here all be raspberries, and temporarily my wife just planted some flowers in here. So that's nothing, it's just a little bit of dirt or whatever. And so there's no other cracks. The finish there could have did a little bit better. Got a little scuff mark there. Once again, I could have did better here when I was prepping it. So what I think I might do is take Portland cement and mix it like 3 parts Portland, 1 part sand, make like a paint out of it, and then do like a resurface of this. Do a surface, like a little surface, cover these exposed aggregate, these rocks here. So I've done that before, make like a Portland paint. So I poured that in 2 or 3 sections because I didn't have enough forms to do the whole thing at once. You see this is a little bit different color for some reason. So when I did do it, I mixed concrete, and then I put some Portland masonry mix on the very top level. I mixed it in a little bit so that it would smooth out better, so there was more sand than gravel. And that might be why it's a different color. So it rained here, so it's a little bit wet. And you can see there was no other cracks. So this sidewalk here is a wet pour sidewalk, and it turned out pretty nice. I had a professional do that. So why did I do this like a dry pour? A couple reasons. It was cheap. I forget how many bags of concrete I used. If I remember right, I think it was like maybe like 35. I think I had one bag would do 2 linear feet, and this is 75 feet, so I about 33 to 35 bags of concrete, and this is about 18 inches wide. And the reason why I went 18 inches wide, it's mainly just a walking path around plants. It serves two purposes, kind of like a little walking path, and also like as a kind of little retaining area, divider. Originally I was going to pour like a concrete divider here to keep the plants separated from the grass, and then I decided just to make it wide, make it like a little sidewalk. And so 35 bags of concrete approximately. And also why did I do dry pour? I did it over the Memorial Day weekend, and I wouldn't have been able to get wet concrete in here unless I mixed it myself. And I was doing this all by myself, so it's a little bit, when you're doing it with wet concrete, you got to be timing and keep the tools clean, and got to rush a little bit. With the dry pour, you could do as much as you want, just leave it as long as it's not raining or super windy. And then when you're ready to start sprinkling some water on there to wet it, you can do it at your own leisure. You don't have to like worry about it too much. And then I didn't have enough forms to form the whole thing at once. I still could have mixed the concrete bags myself and did it, but I was seeing a lot of other people do this on YouTube and thought I'd try it. And I figured if it didn't turn out very well, it's no big deal. It's like a what is it, like $4 for a bag of concrete times 35, like 130, 40 bucks the cost to do this. All the wood I used for the forms was pretty much scrap pieces of wood I had, so it didn't really cost nothing there, just my time. So that's an update. Like I said, just 2 cracks, and those were right at the beginning, and like I said, right underneath that gutter where I think maybe the rain is was causing it. So otherwise I don't think it would have cracked. So alright, so that's a 1-year update. So if you're still watching this, I appreciate it. I'd love it if you could subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm going to be retiring about less than 1 year, and I'd like to make some random videos, make it worth my time to, you know, if I can make $50 a month off the YouTube channel, that'd be kind of fun. So I'd appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to the channel.